There's Cottonwood Pond. And there's what's usually the seep, which is just pouring water. Right there. I've never seen it like that. It's just pouring into the creek. Right over there, probably washing the bark ledge away. There's the this way. Okay. There's the very rotten log. There's the isthmus over there, which is really just really an isthmus. Look at that. The water is flowing that way to Temporary Creek number 2. Look at this pond. There's the creek just rushing. There's that bend in the creek right there. Really rushing through. We go up a bit. We get to it's the one end of Cottonwood Pond and the inlet. Here's all the water. It's just solid water going in there. Here's where it's coming down. There's the swampy spot. And there's where it's coming from, Temporary Creek number 1. Which if I was down there, I'd probably see it just flowing like crazy. There's the creek. The creek has cut all kinds of crazy new channels. Way down there. Where am I? Way down there. It's like more like a swamp. It's usually just a creek running through. And it's just like a big swamp. It's just over on its banks. And all this sediment, a lot of it's probably from Ashton's playing around with that machinery over there, moving lots of ground just right before we got all this rain. Not very good timing. So it's all rushing down into our creek, clogging everything up. Not good for all the little critters, especially the more microscopic ones in the water. Look how much sediment is in Cottonwood Pond. There were snails and frogs and tadpoles and all kinds of things in there, and I don't know how they're doing now, because after all this settles down, all that sediment settles down on the bottom, it just covers everything on top of everything, and it's going to be really hard for them to operate, to breathe, to reproduce, to do anything. This is the problem with our rivers and farmlands losing too much soil, topsoil, into the rivers and silting them up. Silt is the worst pollution in the rivers of all. Very bad for wildlife. And so this is on a smaller scale. This is what it's doing to our creek and Cottonwood Pond, especially considering that our creek just runs through woods. It would not normally silt up like this at all. There would just be some sediment, but not much. And one of the branches that runs into it comes out of places like this. So it's the branch that comes from Ashton's that is likely doing this. Although there may be some runoff from that farmland up there. It's possible. But it has to come all the way down the slope first. And this is an awful lot of sediment for that. It's running so fast that there's foam in the water. Anyhow, this is how it is right now. Rushing.